Good morning, students. This is class 10th, subject English, and chapter 9th, Bholi, and this is lecture 2. In first lecture, we read about the chapter, about the main characters, introduction of the chapter, as well as overview of the complete chapter. So let us begin with lecture 2. Topics which we are going to cover today. These topics are, first of all, we shall read chapter highlights, means the main points of this chapter, lesson at a glance. After that, we shall read the difficult words with their meanings. And at last, we shall discuss homework solution of this chapter 9th, Bholi, lecture 1. So this we are going to discuss in this lecture. So let us start with chapter highlights. Now let us read main points of this chapter, means chapter highlights. So let us start. Bholi, the fourth daughter of Nambardar Ramlal, in a village, was a simple and pock-marked girl. She had pock marks on her face. Her real name was Sulekha. At 10 months, she fell off her coat, damaging her brain and making her a simpleton. At 2 years, she was a victim of smallpox, which left her pock-marked. So, Bholi, who is the main character of this chapter, was the fourth daughter of Nambardar Ramlal. And when she was 10 months old, she had fallen off the coat on her head and some part of her brain got damaged. She was very fair and pretty when she was a child. And when she was 2 years old, she had an attack of smallpox which left pock marks on her body. Bholi learnt to talk or speak at 5 years. She started speaking when she was 5 years, but she used to stammer. When a primary school was opened in the village, the Tehsildar told Ramlal to send his daughters to school. So she could not speak for many years, and when she became 5 years old, she started speaking, but she stammered. She used to stammer while speaking. Then all other children even mimicked and made fun of her. So once when a primary school was opened in the village, the Tehsildar inaugurated this primary school for girls, and even he asked Ramlal to send his daughters to this school for setting an example, to set an example before the villagers. After this, though Ramlal's wife felt that sending daughters to school affected their chances of marriage, as she was a very typical kind of lady, Bholi's parents decided to send Bholi to school because they felt she would be difficult to get married anyway, as she is very ugly. So Bholi's mother was against this thing that they should send their daughters to school, but Ramlal could not deny, could not disobey the order of Tehsildar. So the next day Ramlal took Bholi to school, as there was less chance of Bholi to get married. So this was the reason for sending Bholi to school. So after this, Bholi was sent to school. So Bholi was initially afraid of going to school because exactly she did not know what the school was like. But due to the encouragement of her teacher, she continued her studies. Actually, it was only the encouragement of her teacher that she continued her studies. In beginning, she got afraid of going to school, but on that day she was given a special treatment. Even Bholi had never worn new dress. Fine, but that day Bholi was given a clean dress. She was bathed and oil was rubbed into her dry and matted hair. Then Bholi realized that she was going to a better place, and after reaching there she met the teacher who was very kind and loving. So after a few years, the village became a small town, and Bholi received an offer of marriage from a widower who was lame but very rich. He also did not ask for any dowry. So at the time of the wedding, the bridegroom saw Bholi's pock-marked face and demanded 5,000 rupees as dowry, which Ramlal gave him. So now they decided, Ramlal and his wife accepted a proposal of marriage for Bholi. This proposal was from Bishambar Nath. He was a widower. He was a well-to-do grocer. He was lame, but he was rich, and he did not even ask for any dowry. So at the time of wedding, the bridegroom, means Bishambar, saw or noticed Bholi's pock-marked face. So at the same moment, he put a condition before Ramlal that he would not marry to his daughter unless he was paid 5,000 rupees. But Bholi refused to marry the greedy widower Bishambar. She later on said that she would take care of her parents and teach in the same school where she got her education. So when Bholi noticed that Bishambar Nath was demanding dowry, and Ramlal even placed his turban at Bishambar's feet. At this, Bholi spoke in a very clear, loud voice. She said before all the members that she was not going to marry that lame old man. Even Ramlal called her crazy and asked what she would do, as no one would ever marry her. So Bholi said that she would serve her parents in their old age, and she would also teach in the same school where she had learnt. Now let us read word meaning of this chapter. Now let us read the word meanings. First is pock marks. It means marks on the skin left by the smallpox disease. Next word is mimicked. It means copy the behavior or speech of other people. Next is stammered. It means to speak with many pauses or repetitions because of having speech problem. Next is disfigured. It means to spoil or damage the appearance. Now next, scurried. It means to move quickly with short steps. Then soothing. It means having a gently calming effect. Next is blossomed, of a tree or plant. It means to produce flowers. Next word is throbbing. Its meaning is to beat with a strong, steady rhythm. It is actually used here for heart. That Bholi's heart was beating with a new hope and new life. Now next word, it is witless. It means very foolish or stupid. Next word is prompted. It means to cause someone to do something, means motivated. Poised. It means not moving but ready to move. Next word is humiliate. It means to make someone feel very ashamed or foolish. Next is streaming. It means flowing. And next word is muttered. It means to speak quietly so that it is difficult for other people to hear what you say. So this is the meaning of muttered. Now next word is triumphant. It means victorious. Next is prospective. It means likely to be or become something specified in the future. Next word, it is streak. It means flash. Next word is contempt. It means disregard for something or disrespect for something. So these are the word meanings. Now let us move ahead. Now your homework. Now it's homework time. Your homework is to read the chapter thoroughly and write down all the question and answers as well as word meaning in your fair English fair notebook. So you all are supposed to read it thoroughly and write complete answers in your notebook. This is class 10th subject English, and now we are going to discuss homework solution of lecture 1 chapter 9 Bholi. So let us start with the question answers. Let us begin with the first question. First question is, why is Bholi's father worried about her? So the answer is, Bholi was not like other children. She fell off a coat as a child when she was just 10 months old, due to which her brain was slightly damaged. So she learned to speak very late and used to stammer. Her face and whole body was covered with poke marks. Thus, her father was worried about her marriage prospects. So that's why Bholi's father Ramlal was worried about her. This was the reason. Now next question. Second question is, for what unusual reason is Bholi sent to school? So the answer is, as we know that Ramlal was a government official and the Tehsildar had asked Ramlal to send his daughters to the new school in his village. So Bholi was sent to school just to satisfy the Tehsildar, as Ramlal's wife felt that sending girls to school affected their marriage prospects adversely. So that's why they were not ready to send any daughter. So Bholi was sent to school because there was less chance of getting her married. Actually, she did not want to send any of her daughters to school. However, Bholi, with her pockmarked face, as she had pockmark on her face, and dull brain, would not be possible to get married anyway. So Bholi's parents decided to send her to school to satisfy the Tehsildar. Means they could not deny the order of Tehsildar. That's why they sent Bholi to school. Now question third. Does Bholi enjoy her first day at school? So the answer is Bholi was afraid at first. She even wept when the teacher asked her name. She just sat in a corner, but the beautiful pictures on the classroom wall attracted her. So Bholi found everything new at the school. She felt glad to see many girls of her age present there. Even she got attracted towards the picture on the classroom wall, and later on she cried when she kept stammering on being asked her name. So the gentle, kind and loving manner of her teacher made her comfortable. Otherwise she was crying. She was looking forward to her new life by the time the first day ended. Thus, although initially she did not enjoy it, means she did not enjoy the first day, but by the time she went home, she had liked school. Means in beginning she was not happy because the girls started laughing at her when she was stammering. But later on, when the teacher spoke in a very soothing and calm voice, she was even given a book by the teacher. The teacher behaved with her like no one had ever done. So at the end of her first day at school, her heart was throbbing with a new hope and a new life. Now next question, fourth one, it is, does she find her teacher to be different from the people at home? Yes, she found her teacher to be different. Bholi had been a neglected child at home. Nobody cared her. She was never bathed nor her clothes washed. She was criticized and even everyone made fun of her. So she found that her teacher was completely different from the people at home, as she was very kind and she spoke to her very affectionately. But she found, means Bholi found her teacher to be entirely different. Her teacher did not make fun of her ugliness or her stammering. She even encouraged her tenderly and very lovingly. Her affection deeply touched Bholi's heart, and even she did not scold her. The teacher even encouraged her in a very soothing voice. She was very kind, she was very generous, and this encouragement changed Bholi completely. Now question fifth, it is, why does the marriage not take place? Means, why does Bholi's marriage not take place? What was the reason behind it? So the answer is, at the time of marriage, Bishambar asked for a dowry. Actually, he demanded 5,000 rupees. So he asked for a dowry of 5,000 rupees because he saw Bholi's pock-marked face. So he thought that he would ask money and he would get from Ramlal. So that's why this marriage did not take place, as later on Bholi refused to get married with such a mean and greedy person. So Ramlal had no choice but to pay, but Bholi refused to marry the greedy man. She asserted her rights and dignity. Thus, the marriage party was turned away. So, Bholi's marriage did not take place, as she said that she was willing to marry that man only because of her father's honor. However, on seeing that the man was mean, greedy, she decided not to go ahead with the marriage. Now the last question, it is, Bholi had many apprehensions about going to school. So what made her feel that she was going to a better place than her home? So the answer is, the day she was going to school forced her parents to dress her nicely. She was bathed and her hair was properly done. Until then, she was not being taken care of. Means nobody cared about her. No, even she was neglected by all. The special treatment she received made her feel that she was going to a better place. So Bholi actually thought this, that she was going to a better place, when she got the treatment that she had never got before. New clothes had never been made for Bholi, but on that day she was given a clean dress. She was even bathed, and oil was rubbed into her dry and matted hair. It was then only that she began to believe that she was being taken to a place better than her home. So I hope you have understood all the question answer. So you all are supposed to write down all the question answers in your notebook. Thank you.